evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. The Mudslinger Trail Run was held this past Saturday at the Ferdinand State Forest with over 150 people participating. With the weather cooperating and a great turnout, this year was another success. This was TriCap's fourth year featuring the annual event and also hosting a trail run the length of a half marathon, along with a shorter run at 6K, and it was also a run walk. Proceeds from the event went to TriCap. The locally raised funds are used to match federal funding TriCap receives. The overall winner with the fastest finishing time of the half marathon, which is 13.1 miles, went to Dustin Betts with a finishing time of 1 hour and 21 minutes and 11 seconds. For a list of results, please visit our 18WJTS website. And again, congratulations to all participants and winners. Tuesday night, the Northeast DuBois School Board welcomed both hired staff and volunteer personnel to their team during their regular monthly meeting. The board approved the recommendation for Kim Butler to replace Susan Jeanette after 9 years of resigning from a special education assistant at the high school. Tim Lampert was also welcomed as he will be volunteering as an instructor for a newly developed after-school program for archery in the middle school. Lampert and other county-wide instructors assisted in a course from the National Archery in the school's program. Being a new program for this district, the board passed a policy before the program starts. There is also a grant application in process for the NRA Foundation to fund needed supplies. The archery is being set up in the basement area of the school building. Lampert stated that it's a useful program to encourage activity for a variety of students who are interested. Following the meeting, several community members struck up a conversation regarding last week's passing of the school referendum and what it would mean for the future decision-making. The referendum will increase property tax values of 18 cents per $100 of assessed value to support the corporation's general fund. Some community members expressed their concerns, saying that it will be a stress on farmers as their economy is also being affected. As the conversation unfolded, there were various questions proposed, such as what would occur if schools closed, what is being done to increase enrollment, and how can taxpayers be assured of proper use of funds in the future. Board President Mary Pankey says that there were various town hall meetings that explained the many issues within the corporation and also the community that influenced the district to have the referendum, such as legislators and enrollment of schools, as they are not the only school seeing a decrease in student enrollment. Superintendent Bill Hoaxson expressed gratitude towards all of the community for continuing dialogue about the referendum and how shares that the intended mindset and board and himself will have going forward.
Well, I want to thank all our patrons who came out and voted and supported the referendum. It was a great show of support by our patrons. I just want to let all of our patrons know that we'll continue to make the necessary cuts and to be frugal and to be real careful with their money that they've so generously have given to the school corporation to keep our corporation viable. This whole campaign has been about maintaining our programming, and that's really what we're able to do now and will continue to be able to do thanks to their generosity.
Board member Kelly Canese assured the community that with or without the outcome of the next enrollment cycle, that the board will still work on making necessary cuts needed as they are aware of how the referendum will affect property owners within the district. Officials with the Ireland Water Department say that the department's hydrant flushing and also maintenance program is now underway and will continue until the end of the week. Flushing began on Tuesday and will continue to be performed through this Friday, November the 18th. Company officials say that the water will be safe to drink, but customers should use their own discretion if doing laundry during this time because clothes may become discolored. Should anyone experience cloudy or colored water, they are asked to run the cold water tap until it clears. Once again, officials with the Ireland Water Department say that the department's hydrant flushing and maintenance program is now underway and will continue until the end of this week. Flushing began on Tuesday and will continue until Friday. Springs Valley Bank and Trust has announced that their Vice President and Risk Officer, Diane Verkamp, was recently awarded the Certified Community Bank Compliance Officer designation from the Independent Community Bankers of America. Verkamp successfully completed the Community Banker University seminars, developing a compliance program, lending compliance, and deposit and marketing compliance as well as passing the comprehensive examinations in each of these compliance areas in order to earn the certification. Verkamp has been with Springs Valley since May of 1987 when she started out with the bank as a teller. Since that time, she has served as a retail lending officer and executive administrative assistant. In 2014, she was promoted to vice president and auditor. Most recently, Diane was promoted to vice president and risk officer. In her release, Springs Valley Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer Craig Buse says that the bank is fortunate to have such a dedicated and skilled individual on their team. He notes that the certification, along with several others that Diane holds, is evidence of her strong work ethic and also dedication to the organization. Meanwhile, Verkamp adds that she is proud to be part of an organization that focuses on attention on the needs of the community. She and her husband Lenny reside in Schnellville and have 2 children. Precious Blood Parish is planning to host its annual St. Nick Bazaar from 8 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. on Saturday, December the 3rd and Sunday, December the 4th from 8 a.m. till noon. Homemade cookies, candies, breads, jellies, children's and adult books, toys, and nativity sets, as long as lights, wreaths, and plenty of other Christmas decorations and more will be available. The cookie walk will be from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. on the 3rd, and assorted homemade cookies and candies will be sold by the pound. A silent auction will include dinnerware, elves, snowman, assorted baskets, gift certificates, and much more. The public is invited to attend, and proceeds will help benefit Precious Blood Church expenses. Students majoring in automotive technology will graduate from Vincennes University fully prepared for today's job market thanks to a major donation by brothers Nick and Phil Abbott of Jasper's Ruxer Ford in Lincoln. This semester, the Abbott brothers presented tools and parts to VU's Automotive Technology Department. They included 2 new tool box sets, one designated for students majoring in automotive technology and the other for collision repair technology majors. 2 vehicle doors and additional parts for training were also part of the donation. The equipment donation is boosted by a financial contribution from the Abbotts to help students purchase books and materials to pursue their majors. In addition to supporting current students, the goal is also to attract more students to consider automotive trades and a career choice, while also supporting VU programs that have been valuable to Ruxer Ford Lincoln's ability to staff its growing business. Phil Abbott says that he owes a lot to the VU automotive program, and he says it's nice to be in a position now that they can bring this full circle and try to give the program a boost. It has given to him a lot himself, and Abbott says that the program has contributed to his successes and those of a lot of other people as well. Ty Freed, coordinator of the VU Automotive and Collision Repair Program, says that Ruxer Ford has worked with them for a number of years, helping their automotive and collision repair programs, and he says that these efforts are very much appreciated. He says the idea is to help students who would otherwise not enter the program because of their inability to buy tools. Freed notes that it will help a lot of students, and Abbott says that there are plenty of jobs available for graduates of these programs, offering salaries ranging from $50,000 to $60,000 a year. Abbott hopes that other vehicle dealers and also automotive repair shops in the area will also make donations similar to that made by Ruxer Ford in Lincoln. More information about the VU programs in automotive technology and collision repair technology, as well as scholarship opportunities, are available by contacting the VU admissions office at www.vinu.edu. Make sure to keep it right here, because up next, take a look at your weather summary.